16th of November, and looks like we're sitting at support here. So I did a long trade here, thinking it would go up further. Though the downtrend here tells me, kind of in hindsight, that maybe this isn't the best of trades. I did a stop order, very conservative, only $50 loss there, and hoping to only get it up to that point right there. Looking good, locked in some profits, and made 50 bucks on the first trade. Looks like it got stopped out. Okay, it hit resistance level, and now I'm in a short, or trying to get into a short, which I did here. Hoping it would drop, got my stop and limit orders placed, everything looks good. It's hesitating going down, and I went ahead and got out. I think I lowered my stop to lock in any, so I made sure I didn't have any big losses. I haven't canceled this one yet, but I will. All right, being very conservative this morning after a few horrible days. So, all right, getting in a short again, it went way up, and now it looks like it's dropping, tipping over. Did a short, got in, it went up a little further, put in a limit order where I think it was going to go, and kind of freaked out again and bracketed my orders again to lock in any kind of profit and eliminate loss. So I'm sitting at a $12.50 loss, made 3 trades, and have really looked like I'm doubting myself this morning. All right, cancel that order. Just kind of waiting at this point. And I wrote at the time that it felt surprisingly bullish in spite of that downward SMA. So I'm kind of thinking, it's actually hit this support level twice, and that's a pretty big bunch of green candles right there. And like I pointed out here, it looks like it's sitting at this support here on the longer term chart. I mean, we're talking 15-minute chart here. That's not super long. So just watching, waiting for a good opportunity to get in. I brought up the 4-hour chart here, and it does look like it's tipped over. And it could very well drop all the way down to 44.27 in the next few days. Still waiting. Okay, I put in an alert when it goes above that point, which I feel like was pretty significant feeling there. And decided it wasn't going to go above it, so I did a short order, riding it down, and it went above where I got in. Still hanging on. MACD is looking good. All right, it's looking very good. I went ahead and did a reverse sort of order here because I don't want to miss the opportunity to ride it up. This is usually not a good thing to do at this point. We are before opening bell here. Writing it down, I went ahead and canceled that, which is a good thing. I'm still in the short, but I'm not going to anticipate where it's going to go yet. Just trying to wait till the MACD is telling me when to get out. Okay, I bracketed the order. I'm hoping to get out here, but I've locked in a little bit of profits here. Raised up my limit to a much better place here. And it looks like I made money on that trade finally. My 4th trade, I finally made 162. And I decided to do a long. Looking at the MACD, I would say it's maybe a smidge early. Coming along here. It's looking good. This is flattened out, but it's not really going up yet. That looks good. Oh, and it dropped down again. So sometimes you just never know. Okay, it looks like it's bouncing. I'm still hanging on. I'm getting a little more daring. I don't have a stop order in here. Still dropping. Not looking good. Now I'm at a $50 loss. $12.50 loss. Is this a bounce? Maybe, maybe not. Still hanging on. All right, that's looking like a pretty good green candle there, and it's almost opening bell. Really good. Hopefully to get back my losses here. Really, really good. Okay, back up to where I got in, and it hit that ceiling and dropped again. So I'm back at a $50 loss. And it's gone up, and then it hits it again and goes above it. I'm just kind of hanging on. I'm not really making or losing a whole lot at this point. Not really protecting myself either. Trying to see the long term, and you can kind of see at the 15-minute chart, this low is higher than this low here, so that's encouraging. It's probably why I'm hanging on here. Okay, I've lowered my limit to the last peak over here, hoping it will go up. All right, that's looking very promising. Enough that I locked in my little bit of profit there and have placed an order. Okay, I'm out. My fifth trade, I've made $337.50, and I think that was a good place to get out because it looks like the MACD is already peaked out. Okay, in fact, I decided to do a short. I'm still trading at this point. It's 9:48. Okay, did a short, bracketed it. It looks really good. Looks like I got stopped out already, so that's fine. Actually tried it again. Another short, writing it down. This time I didn't put in any orders yet to get stopped out. Hoping to get it down to that point right there, but it looks like it's going up instead. So now it's dropping. That's encouraging. Okay, I went ahead and reversed positions at this point because it looks like it kind of bounced higher than I was hoping it would. Not sure this was the best of trades. Maybe, maybe not. Let's see. MACD is looking good. I'm at, remember this is a short order that I got in here, so I'm at a little bit of a loss here. I reversed it, now I'm in a long. All right, that was maybe a good call, but now it dropped. A little bit of patience probably would have been better there. I'm still in a bad position here. Loss of 225 for the day. It's all over the place. I mean, you can kind of see the zigzag pattern. You've got higher highs and higher lows, so that's a good place to be, perhaps, with the long position. Still thinking it might get up to that point. And it keeps dropping down. Okay, so what happened here? This is at 10:36 at this point, and it looks like I walked away for the day, just left it in. So much for being careful. And, oh, I remember what happened this day. So I actually had an order placed in, an exit order, but it was set for day, not GCF, good till close, or GTF. And so this is actually just after the closing bell for the day. So I left it in all day to just do its thing because I didn't feel like it was going to go anywhere big during the day. And it looked like, okay, so I was actually in the money here. I actually had a small profit. I was very excited. I thought, okay, good, it might be beating it. And here I'm at break even. And then it went up, and I thought that I got out here. And so I closed down my screen because my order went away. I failed to look at this because I was busy doing other things and didn't realize I was still in a long position here, which I left in overnight. And so I actually lost some on this day because I didn't get my order shut down properly. So lesson learned there, be very careful and don't leave your orders in over. It's very risky. It worked out okay for me this time, but it just was not a very good thing to do. If you don't have time to trade, just don't trade. So